morning. We are ready for our lesson today. We're going to be on lesson 66. Yesterday we were talking about the adjectives, the comparative and superlative forms of adjectives. Today we're going to talk about the comparative and superlative forms of adverbs. Okay, so an adverb describes a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. They tell how, when, where, how often, and to what extent. The positive degree of an adverb describes only one verb, adjective or adverb. The comparative compares two. Superlative is three or more. So most adverbs that end in ly form their comparative and superlative forms by adding the word more or most before the adverb instead of using er or est. So here we have the adverb thoughtfully. And remember, an adverb that ends in ly is almost always an adverb that tells how something is done. Remember, an adverb tells how or how often. Okay, so thoughtfully would tell how someone did something. So to form the comparative, you would put more thoughtfully. The superlative, most thoughtfully. Sadly, more sadly, most sadly. Angrily, more angrily, most angrily. A few adverbs ending in y change to er-est. Here we have early. This tells how often. Actually, it tells when. I'm sorry. When. Early, earlier, earliest. Okay. Here's how you would diagram those. Now, more would actually be, I think yesterday I told you this would be an adjective describing an adverb, but I think they said more and most being used before the adjective or adverb would actually be an adverb. So this would be an adverb describing this adjective, which an adverb can do. Now, a conjunction joins two words or groups of words together, and, but, or, nor, for, so, and yet. These are conjunctions. And in the past, we've done and, but, or. But nor, for, so, and yet also can be used. Now, a coordinating conjunction joins equal words or groups of words together. The sun and the moon give us light. The moon shines fitfully yet brightly. What in the world does that mean? Okay. A subordinating conjunction. So here we have a conjunction, a coordinating conjunction, and a subordinating conjunction. You might want to make note of the three different conjunctions. A subordinating conjunction joins unequal words or groups of words together. To subordinate, to place in a lower order or rank, to make secondary. Now this is just the definition for subordinate. He worked more efficiently than his brother. He worked more efficiently than his brother, and then worked is in, I don't understand why that's that. And this doesn't give me any, I don't have a teacher book that explains this to me, but nonetheless, so then would be your subordinating conjunction. And they pull the subordinating conjunction between the two things that they are the unequal words or groups of words. So this was one brother, this is the other brother, and than is the subordinating conjunction that pulls them together. He is older than his brother. He is older than his brother. So I'm not sure why is here, but neither here nor there. This is how they do that. So this is one brother and this is the other brother. This is the word that conjuncts them. Subordinating conjunction. Okay, let's try this. Diagram the first two sentences on the frames provided. Diagram the remaining sentences on your own paper. Okay, so the hare runs faster than the dog. Okay, so let's see how many there are. I don't have a page in front of me, so I have to look at this to see what we're doing today. Usually I look through it first, but I haven't today. Okay, easy peasy. So let's first mark the sentence. That's always easiest. Actually, we may not need to do that since they've already done this for us, which always makes it easy. So our subject is, of course, hare. if my computer wants to help me. Oh yeah, that's because I have it on the eraser. Okay, so hair would go here. And the. And then runs. I know then is our subordinating conjunction. And it's also the word that is separating, if you will, this part of the sentence to this part of the sentence. You know, the things that we're comparing, so to speak. Okay, so faster would be, I'm not sure why this would be, because this right here indicates that this is a linking verb. And I'm not real sure why this would be a linking verb, because in the sentence the hair is running. So honestly, I can't tell you that. Faster. Maybe it's because in this sentence he's actually not running. It's just saying that he can do this. That's probably why. And so then this would act as a, you want to say what this would act as? Remember this? With a linking verb, this would be a PA, a predicate adjective. Okay? Faster than the dog. Actually, I believe this would be a predicate adverb because it's telling us how. Okay? And dog is the other thing that it runs faster than. And then the. Okay. I'm guessing that they're showing this here. There would not be a direct object, I'm guessing. I'm not sure why they even put that, but they did. Okay, let's try this one. My right hand is working better than my left hand. Go ahead and pause it. I don't have an, maybe I do have an answer for this. Go ahead and pause it and see if you can fill this out. And then we'll turn it back on and let you see if you got it right. Okay. That'll be this one. Good deal. All right, so what we're going to do on these three, and you can do this on the back of your paper, it does not matter to me. Choose one, just choose one, and just diagram that one. Remember this here, this is our this is for our subordinating conjunction when they're comparing two things that, you know, aren't alike. So choose one, and then when you're done, we'll show you the answers. If you get it wrong, do another one, okay? All right, let's look at the answers. Just choose the one and check the one that you did. If you got it wrong, pause it and go ahead and do another one without looking at it. I'll just keep the answers up here and just try to help yourself understand these. Okay. Good deal. No worries. We'll be practicing on those more. Okay, 66B, we're going to identify positive, comparative, and superlative adverbs, just like we did yesterday with adjectives. So he rarely moved apart from his long bony hands. Rarely would be your positive, because this isn't just an adverb and there's not a more or a most. If he walked any more slowly, he would have been standing still. More slowly. That tells us that is a comparative. The child scooted closer and clutched her hand more tightly. Positive. Comparative. His was the most grotesquely twisted nose she had ever seen. Superlative because of most. She played the most awkwardly and yet the most skillfully of any of the members of the tennis team. Most and most give it away as superlative. Worse still, it oozed pus continually and had to be dressed daily. Not a pleasant task for the person assigned to do it, as the wound stank dreadfully. Both of these are positive. There's no more most with them. He would become increasingly subject to savage and unreasonable rages. Positive again. Good. All right, on this part, fill in the blank with the correct form of the adverb in parentheses. I'm going to have you do this and then turn it back on, and I'll post the answers. Okay, let us post the answers. Good deal. That will be all of your lesson for the day.